Hello. Oh, we got food on our face. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today is February 19th, and my mother has been passed away for 1 month and 2 days. And I can't say that it's gotten any easier. In fact, it's only gotten worse. You know, since I was 18, I'm used to not seeing her every day, or possibly even not seeing her for months. From being in school, moving away, getting married, trying to have this guy. And then after he came, as any parent would know, it's just impossible to do anything in the first 6 months of their life. But I tried to see her as much as I could. I think I maybe could have tried a little harder to see her, but I saw her as much as I could. And it's just really hard now because now I have no parents. So my dad passed away many years ago. And if it wasn't for this guy, I think I'd just be crying all the time, because you know, it's one thing to not have one parent, but then when you have no parents, it's just very weird. It feels very lonely in the world. And although I'm not alone, you know, when your parents around, or your mom or your dad or one of them, you have this sense of security in the world. No matter what happens, you always will have that person to kind of fall back on. And now that extra sense of security is just gone. And you know, that's not to say that I don't have a loving husband who will do anything for me. He's always there for me, and always there for all of my moods. It's just different. It's, you know, so if you know what I'm talking about, you know how it feels. But I find myself longing for her, longing for more time with her, longing for her to see things, milestones that he's accomplished, like crawling and standing. Yeah, I have the Lindsay Clancy trial going on in the background. I'm a little bit obsessed with it, because to be honest, I can't really comprehend going through with the act. Don't get me wrong, as any parent would probably tell you, at one point in their lives, they probably wanted to, you know, make it stop. And you know what I mean, if you have children, especially little ones. But to actually go through with the act, and from what I understand, and the way that she did the dirty deed, in order for it to be successful, she had to have held each one in the position for at least 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. So that's just crazy to me, because at any point during those 5 minutes, she could have stopped. And I'm fairly certain, I don't know, I mean, unless she was some kind of tricky Wonder Woman, she probably had to do it one child at a time. So maybe if you're not becoming aware of what you're doing after the first child, or during the first child, you could possibly have some kind of realization of what you're actually doing after the second child, or maybe after the first child. But to be able to just go through that act over and over and over, 3 times she had to do that same act and hold those exercise bands for a good 5 minutes each. It's just horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. And I think that, you know, she probably did have postpartum, depression and maybe even psychosis. But from what I understand, she was never officially diagnosed, which is odd because she was on all these kinds of antidepressants. And so I just don't understand how it's out there that she wasn't officially diagnosed, and yet she's on all of these really strong antidepressants. So I don't think that information is correct. I think that she was evaluated, and whatever the case may be, they felt like it was in her best interest to be on some kind of antidepressant medication. And from what I understand about those, especially the types that she was on, like Seroquel, that stuff can make you feel like you want to kill people or yourself. So, and especially if you're taking it and then you're stopping it suddenly, from, as far as I know, those kind of medications specifically, you have to be weaned off of them. So for her to go and be put on 12 different kinds of antidepressant medications within a 4-month period of time, it just doesn't really make sense. It almost feels like she was seeing different doctors, and the previous doctor like didn't know what was going on, or just maybe felt like the treatment wasn't appropriate, so they took her off of it quickly. I don't know. But regardless of all of that, I can't imagine actually going through the act. And as you can see, these little ones can be a super handful, but I would never even dream of doing that to him. So anyway, that's my take on it. I feel that since, first of all, when she woke up after being hospitalized, the very first thing she did was ask if she needed a lawyer. Not like, where's my husband, or where's my kids, what did I do? You know, do I need a lawyer? I mean, who does that? Okay, this guy's getting real out of hand right now, so sorry. Okay, let's find something to play with. Yes. Okay, great. Oh, you got it? Okay, good. So I'm gonna be back here for now. Yeah, so that was very suspect. And I feel also like the statements that she's been making, like, finally, I think after 6 days of being hospitalized and after consulting with her, the psychiatrist in the hospital, she says to her husband that she heard voices telling her that she should be, you know, doing the acts that she did. It just seems very suspicious, the timing of it, the wording of it. It's very professional sounding, where the husband admitted that she never once before that ever told him that she ever like heard voices or anything like that. So it's just very weird and suspect. And I guess we'll see what happens. So from what I understand, she pled not guilty. I'm assuming by reason of insanity. And it's the court's job now to prove that she was insane. Because in Massachusetts, not only are you innocent until proven guilty, you're also presumed sane until proven insane. So they basically have to prove that she was insane in order for her to be able to plead not guilty by reason of insanity. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes and how they do. Oh. Anyway, that was a huge rant. I guess my point is, I would do anything to have my mother back. I did everything and anything I could to become a mother. And, you know, life is really precious. So if you don't talk to your parents, siblings, cousins, anything, because you're angry with them or whatever the reason, in my opinion, you should try to fix it and just have a relationship with your family member again, especially if it's your parent. And please, 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 if you feel any kind of way towards your little children, please seek help. Like, get the help you need, and just keep trying to get the help you need. And don't be alone with them if you can't trust yourself. Because there's nothing more precious than life. Okay, happy Sunday. Thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting my channel. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you are new, please like and subscribe. And please share this video with anyone you think or feel might benefit from it. Talk to you soon. Blessed day.